Yo, yo. What's good? What's good? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How we doing? I just had to drop off I had to drop off someone at the airport. Family member at the airport. So actually the other day or Wednesday, that morning I had to drop someone else off at the airport. So I've been to the airport quite a few times in the past few days. So alright. We're gonna get straight into it. So let the Discord know I'm live. Overall, I think this is pretty clear. Drawing liquidity, at least for me. We had a pretty nice 8:30 manipulation. I wasn't I wasn't chilling at the charts at the time, but I'm sure I would have been. I said that I want to see this for I get drawn back to on ES or on NQ, and that's exactly where we end up heading. My draw on liquidity right now for me is this low right here. That's what I think we're heading towards. I would not be surprised if we have big expansion because just look at all these failure swings. But we'll see what ends up happening. We could honestly have some seek and destroy or just some unwanted conditions today. I just have a feeling because this week has just been very lackluster and just you know we kind of had this low here, then we kind of just consolidated within here, then we just repriced higher the other day, and now we're back within this, and we closed this whole 1 hour PDRA here, that 1 hour for value gap, and then here is that breaker. I had the last down close candle right there. That's that breaker that we drew right into on the 4 hour. Then we also have this 4 hour imbalance here. Um, I didn't mark out anything on the daily. Maybe because we filled in that daily fair value gap, and I don't know. I think this could be a full on. I don't know. I don't anticipate this to be a IRL to ERL market maker model. I don't. What's DXY doing? DXY as well has also been a little bit uh, tricky in my opinion, especially as of recently. It's just not in like favorable conditions in my opinion. I mean, even this is like obviously here we sweep internal liquidity, then we have big displacement. We come back down to the order block. Like that's okay delivery, but this in within here, we're creating no imbalances except for this, and then ideally in this last quarter of this model, I would like to see displacement speed, and we're back within this order block again. So we'll see what DXY wants to do. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we have more consolidation on DXY. What's good, Peter? How you doing, brother? Overall ES though, consequent encroachment on this wick is this level here on that chart that I have mapped out. Uh, Market's just about to open in 3 minutes. We'll see what it does. I'm expecting to see expansion lower. YM's agreeing with that as well, and yeah. I don't think that price needs to retrace much, but if it were to retrace, I would look for maybe this breaker and then this fair value gap as well. I think that would be a decent area for a price to retrace into. If we look on ES, we don't really need to retrace. So I'm expecting to just see this expansion here. We're kind of already within this market rate or sell model. So we'll see if we just get displacement. We'll see how price wants to react off this fair value gap. We'll see what price wants to do there. In terms of, I want to just look at where new week opening gaps are. Yeah, I think we definitely need to. Offer lower. It's gonna be interesting. Let's study to see what price does at this new day opening gap here, because we have a new day opening gap within a fair value gap. Notice as well, it's kind of around the constant encroachment level. So we'll see what we want to do there. If we look on NQ, let's look at this. We're currently in a new day opening gap, and we have new day opening gaps linked with sell side liquidity, and we have this new day opening gap. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have a nice sell day here, but overall, it's on Friday. I don't really love trading on Fridays. That's just me personally. I found that I am not the best when it comes to trading Fridays. I'm not. We have nice standard deviation projections that map out to liquidity. Look at that. That's nice to see. That's what you want to see. The last manipulation move in price. I would more include this one. I would say it's more around this one, but also keep in mind what this projection is. Negative 1.5 lines up pretty much exactly the sell side. And this could be another projection that we have here. I want to see primarily what market open does here. Within this PD right here, this 15-minute imbalance, market's just about to open. Ideally, I would like to see a Judas swing, but I don't think we really need one. In terms of, I think we'll just distribute here. We have a 5-minute imbalance here with an order block. Yeah, I don't think we need a retrace here. I think we'll just distribute at least to this 15-minute balance here. We're already within this market maker sell model. It wouldn't make sense for price to really retrace. We don't even have a 15-minute fair value gap for us to really retrace to. And if we retrace all the way up to here, that is not bearish if we trade up to this fair value gap here. And we also have all these up close candles offering buy side in the market, and now we have sell side delivery, so we don't really need to offer anything except for maybe to retrace up to here, but I would like to see that if I were to be bearish, which I am currently. TGIF setup today. I honestly don't love looking at TGIF, honestly. For me, I feel like TGIF is just something that's just my personal conviction. I don't know, I feel like there's better. I thought I had a fib setting for TGIF. I think that there's better ways to view Fridays than that's just me personally. But yeah, possible TGIF. We're trading back inside that weekly range. Notice here on this on the weekly. Notice here on the weekly, what could we be forming here? A swing high. That's crucial right now. I've been backtesting a lot of IPTA the 20, 40, 60 day look back, and I've been trying to use that in intraday charts, and that's kind of how I've been formulating my bias within the past at least 2 days. I've been using the IPTA. There's this indicator right here, anchored IPTA. It just shows you the liquidity that it'll likely refer to. That's kind of why I had the bias to trade into this fair value gap. That's also why I had the bias that I think we're going to trade to these 40-day or 40 candle lows, and then these 60 candle lows. So we'll see what price wants to do here. I wanna backtest this a little bit more, but it's definitely been intriguing to me, and we'll see, because since price is fractal, if we can use if so in a sense, if you can use the data range on the daily, you should be able to use it on the intraday chart. And I've just been backtesting. Got any clues to catch Judas swing before 9:30? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Like, have any clues to catch a Judas swing before 9:30? All right. Notice how we induced breakout traders. We just induced breakout traders on ES here, and now we're repricing back up to this 5 minute gap. But I don't like how we have fair value gap in, fair value gap out. I don't love that. So I want to see this order block hold if I'm bearish for sure. I'm gonna mark this up close candle, just the beefy one, but you could group these two together. All right, this should hold if we're bearish. If we're bearish, we should hold this. Cause notice how that 5 minute is at like kind of 1 minute, or it's a nice 2 minute order block on ES. This should hold. That could be a good short here, maybe. You have your initial push lower to induce breakout traders that want to catch the move, and then they're already in drawdown right now, or we might have a run on stops here. Let's check is there a new notice as well. I like new day opening gaps and new week opening gaps. Just like that's why I don't love backtesting on FX replay, which is what I mainly backtest on, is because I'm not able to see those because they just explain like just minor fluctuations in price like this. Like it explains why we did that right there, you know. And on FX replay, I can't get that indicator, so I can't really tell. All right, notice how NQ is displacing lower, ES is displacing higher. That's an SMT divergence that we have at these highs here. This could be a good shorting opportunity here. And then we can see a lower displacement here. This looks pretty bearish structure, like some pretty bearish structure here right now, market structure. Okay, let's see. We could be just disrespecting this, but I would expect this to hold if we want to see lower prices. We have a 1 minute up. We have this 1 minute order block is probably be my last line of defense here. Overall, I'd rather wait for a macro. That's personally what I like to do. I like to just wait for macros. Yeah, but I don't like seeing a fair value gap in, fair value gap out. Do we have SMT at the lows? No. Just have it at the highs. And overall structure is bearish. We've already liquidated buy stops. And I just don't think we stop on a dime. I mean, we could stop on a dime at this fair value gap, but I just think that's just pretty unlikely here. Let's see if we want to claim this order block here or not. What's that? What's that I have? What are these lines I have marked out? Okay, so we have taken this high here, or we're about to take this high. This is just such a bullish signature, though. It's such a bullish signature. Overall, this is why I don't really love Fridays. But yeah, we came into a 15-minute fair value gap here. This might be hinting some seek and destroy type conditions. Look at that 15-minute order block is. I'm waiting for that 950 macro. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. If this 15-minute candle closes with the change of state of delivery, then I would probably just avoid it. Because this could be a good candidate for an order block. It has a nice BP down close candle there. We're now disrespecting bearish PDRs. We still have this imbalance here below market price, so I definitely think that we have a rhyme and reason to trade to this, but I don't like seeing this at market open. But this is just could be the a Judas as well. All right, so we have a fair value gap right there. I don't think price would need to trade back into there, but you know we could always do that. It's always a possibility. All right, I want to see this 950 macro open up. I tried this little indicator. I used to have like one. I used to have an indicator. It's called Sessions. And then it basically, I don't know. I just stopped using it, or it's just like it was weird on my chart. Overall, I don't really love this type of structure on that hourly, but we have failure swings at the lows here. We have this imbalance below market price to where even if we were to expand here, even if we were to expand here, I would like to see a retracement at least back in equilibrium or back into this fair value gap right here. So I think this is still bearish. I think this is just I don't like how we had a fair value gap in, fair value gap out. So we'll see what price ends up doing here. On NQ, we have a breaker level in line with the fair value gap that we're kind of trading it back up into. But I don't like this wick on the 15-minute candle. I want to see if we're failing to change the state of delivery here. If we fail to change the state of delivery there, I think that's a bearish signature. I actually want to go over yesterday. I want to look at yesterday because I was talking about the same thing. I want to see if that... When was that? So we had 9:30. You see how we change our state of delivery here, and then we confirm lower prices there. And then even on 15-minute, we change our state of delivery here, and then we confirm higher prices. That's what I like to see. Whenever we actually change that state of delivery on the 15-minute, that kind of just solidifies my bias a little bit more. So like if I'm a little bit hesitant on what bias to have, I'll look for that signature. Like even here, so we have 9:30 right here, and then we have changed the state of delivery on the 15-minute. So now we're in a buy program pretty much, essentially. And then right here, we change our state of delivery, so we're short-term bearish. And then we're just coming back down to this order block. We change our state of delivery again here. We're looking for higher prices, and then we change the state of delivery here. Lower prices. And here, we actually end up changing the state of delivery. But this is just a retracement in that fair value gap. And then here, we change the state of delivery. So that's just something that I like to look for, personally. I feel like it serves you a little bit greater. Like here, 15-minute change to delivery. I would like to use this as the order block because it has a very meaty down close candle. This is kind of just like a manipulation, you know. Okay, so it looks like we might be failing to change that state of delivery. That would be pretty bearish. And I think that this was just kind of manipulation within the market. We're just enticing breakout traders, and now we're like, oh, long. Now we're enticing long traders here. So we'll see what ends up happening here. I do like as well how we didn't trade in that. What's this level I have here? I kind of don't know what I have on my chart right now. Oh, that's that 15-minute change state delivery. Notice how we are trading it back up in that fair value gap here. So I want to see how this 15-minute candle closes. Then let me pull up Forex Factory. Just double check. Okay, we only had 8:30 news. I don't look at news as much as I used to. Honestly, I just care when it is. Most importantly. All right, we have had a 5-minute change of state delivery, so we got to keep that in mind. 5-minute has changed of state delivery here, and now we have repriced to a fair value gap here, and this could just be expansion up to this fair value gap here above market price here. So this could be a little tape read here. Are we gonna reprice to this fair value gap here? We have low resistance liquidity signatures here. I just wanna love that. But it's looking like the more probable draw on liquidity right now. 5-minute change of state delivery. Come back. Now we have a nice beefy down close order block here on the 1 minute. Probably get some standard deviation projections here within this leg. Negative 1.5. We'll line up with that. That could be a good draw on liquidity here. How many points would you get offered? Right here, from right here. About a quick little 40 points. Or not a quick little, but 40 potential points here offered. We'll see what ends up happening. I'm gonna put this in the tape read. I'm not gonna be lacking today on my tape reading journal. You know, it's been about a week since I started tape read. So we might be looking to hunt that towards the end of the day. My draw on liquidity for ES. Like, we can still very well be bearish. We can still very well be bearish here with this occurring within the market, because this will just set up the stage for that 10 a.m. possible distribution lower. So yeah, this just seems a lot more probable than lower prices right now. But we're engineering a low right above a PD array, so that's something to be mindful of. But I wouldn't like to see a 15-minute change in state delivery. We kind of had a stop hunt here in price, so we'll see if we trade back up into this 15-minute imbalance here. All right, 15-minute imbalance about to get drawn into right now. All right, imbalance just got traded into. So I'm going to put it in the tape reading journal. All right, now do we want to have a reversal here? We'll see. We could possibly have a reversal. We traded into that imbalance here. We've offered fair value in the market now. So we might have needed to do. We probably just needed to reprice to offer fair value within the market. Let's have this big gap here. We're gonna reprice back up to that. This would be insane if NQ stops on a dime right here at this low, that discount low. Yeah, I don't think this is the real move. And then notice when the 950 macro will likely start within this fractal price. We could get a possible reversal here within the 950 macro. 950 to 1010, that could be a good time window for us to displace lower. So I don't think that this is a catalyst for lower prices, but obviously we have changed state delivery on the 15-minute, which I always like to see that to support my bias. So overall, I don't know if I could really be confident within a bearish stance on price here. This looks like a bullish signature, but it just seems engineered. Notice how, oh wait, was that right in, okay, that was right in the new day opening gap. Notice where we stopped on a dime at. That's pretty nice to see. But we have new day opening gaps and new week opening gaps below market price. I still think that we're gonna I still anticipate lower prices throughout the rest of the day. Just me personally, still. Hey, what's up, brother? Been trying to catch you live. Hey, what's good, Eddie? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I've been live recently. I've been back on it like consistently. So I'm gonna keep on doing it for sure. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is kind of what I want to see here. This is the 1 minute chart though. Keep in mind. So I would want to wait for a little bit more, and I would want to wait for this 950 macro as well. But I think that this is just manipulation higher. I don't think that we're just going to stop on a dime right here above a 50-minute fair value gap. How you been? How you been recently, Eddie? Whoa. Notice where the -1 lines up with? Right where we're at right now, right at that discount low. Sorry, that'd be a, I don't know right now. I kind of want to load up like a 15-second chart, but I'm not. You don't need it. All right, look at this. Notice how if we do end up displacing lower, this would be a breaker in line with the order block. That would be a decent short in my opinion. Been reading PA very well. Nice, bro. It's good to hear. Might need a deeper purge in here. Then create displacement leg. Nice. Nice, nice. Alright, let's see if we do want to displace lower. I want to feel confident taking a short here though. Could just be in a buy model. I I don't expect that, but also I don't. It doesn't look like NQ wants to stop on a dime here. Like if we wanted lower prices, we would have stopped right there. Yeah, it does. It does look bullish. I still think that. I think if you got a trade there possibly, I would stay flat for the rest of the day. That's what I would do. Unless if we get displacement here on ES. We'll see what this 950 macro wants to do. 15-minute for value gap we're in right now. I just don't like how we have had that 15-minute change of state delivery, so I'll look to be a little bit cautious, maybe reduce risk if we end up getting a possible entry, or just don't even trade at all, just see what price wants to do. But yeah, that's what I would like to see on ES. But I don't know if it makes sense for NQ to do that. I don't like trying to fade order flow, but just something to anticipate. I got like a new like light back here. Is the light? I don't know. I feel like it's low-key mid. I don't think it's the best light. All right, 950 macro has opened up, so I do kind of want to see displacement lower, but I don't think it's gonna happen right this second. And NQ is not someone I would want to short against at all. At all. We are consolid. Look at those candles. Look at the size of those candles. I would like to see displacement on ES lower. Do we have upside drawn liquidities? Overall, just kind of like muddy price action here. Not the greatest thing that you want to see. Kind of just like back and forth, creating wicks. Big wick on this hourly candle. Then we have a wick here. We don't really have anything that we're kind of. Oh, we do have this mitigation block right there. What are the upside drawn liquidities? I would say I could totally see us just staying within this range for the whole day, and then slowly deviating slowly to this fair value gap right there. I don't see us breaching this high. I just don't. On ES, we've already had accumulation. We have manipulation. Then we have displacement, and then we have generated liquidity, generated liquidity, generated liquidity. Almost came into that imbalance, and then we just end up displacing out of nowhere, which I wouldn't want to short against. Now into this fair value gap here, so we'll see. What's the economic calendar looking like next week? Because when is fourth? Is 4th of July next week already? Yeah, 4th of July is already next Thursday. Okay, so we have bank holiday Thursday, and then Friday we have NFP. So or next week is maybe like a Monday, Tuesday. Wait, did Powell speak too? Oh, Powell speaks Tuesday as well at 9:30. There's gonna be a crazy Judas swing in the morning, which I think Tuesday. Although like people say, oh we'll see. The back testing that I've done when Powell speaks though, it's not the greatest price, but there usually is a decent amount of manipulation. So then we have FOMC meeting minutes on Wednesday. Wow. So next week's like a landmine week. Absolutely, for sure. And then we have CPI. I do like CPI and PPI. I do like those days. Oh, NZD. Oh, 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 oh my gosh. If I traded Forex, I would probably be in NZD. Actually, I don't know. I was looking at NZD the other day, and I'm going through core content right now for ICT, so this would definitely have to be a shorter term trade, I feel like. Because I was looking at that seasonal tendency, and I wouldn't want to long against that seasonal tendency, but oh my gosh. Look at the respect to that level. I had that in my I think in like my market review Sunday or something. I don't know. Look at that. Right up the mitigation with that fair value gap. We'll see what that wants to do. I just look at Forex sometimes just to look at price action, you know? Not to look to trade it, just to look at price action because see euro. Came up, we had a rejection block. Oh yeah, this looks bearish. We had a fair value gap right there. I'm expecting at least this low right there. And then you have these bodies right there. Ooh, look at this 8:30 news on GU. We take sell side, we come back, so we entice like breakout traders, and then we come back up. We take buy side, display slower, and then we come in here. Maybe it could be like someone on the 1 minute. Oh, order block right there. These two up close candles right there. Boom, it gets respected. We have a fair value gap right there. Also have another order block right there. It's definitely a 2 minute order block. Boom, here. And now we have a 2 minute gap right there. At what point do you stop watching his content? ICTs? For me, I don't know for sure. Yeah, today for me, this is likely a no touch day for the rest of the day. Likely a no touch day for the rest of the day. The market's gonna be open Monday. ICT used to, yeah, he used to trade futures and he used to trade forex, and now he likes futures. All right, we could be forming SMT at these highs though, so keep that in mind too. Wait, we didn't have any red folder Monday news or what red folder 10 a.m. news. Wait, why am I'm tweaking. Why am I looking at Tuesday? Okay, so we just had some little orange folder. Overall, I think we're just gonna do. I don't think that we're gonna do anything of significance for the rest of the day. All right, let me add this to that. No, notice though how like I just think the 9:30 change of state delivery is, if you can just get in line with that, it's pretty nice. Like we'll just go 9:30 change of state delivery. All right, so here we have 9:30 change of state delivery. Come back down, pretty much right to that order block. Right there. 9:30 change of state delivery right there. Boom, buy side. 9:30 we have a change of state delivery. Buy side gets offered. 9:30 we end up having a change of state delivery right here. You could have taken a loss here because you were looking for here, but we did come into these highs right there. in that fair value gap, so that could be a partial. And then we come back down, we have another 15-minute change state delivery, and then we seek sell side. Alright, let's look at this. When's 9:30? 9:30 is right here. Doesn't look clear in price, in my opinion. We do have a 15-minute change state delivery right there, though. And then boom, we get offered buy side. 9:30 is right here. Okay, we kind of. This could be the change state delivery, but you gotta keep in mind we have a fair value gap right here. I mean, you can't be a robot with it, but also if you want to be mechanical with it, you would have took a loss there. We were just looking for that. 9:30. End up having a change state delivery, and then you would have taken another loss. Here we go. We have 9:30 change state delivery. Buy side gets offered. 9:30. If I had that change state delivery, buy side gets offered. $9.30. Have a change state delivery. Sell side. So I'm gonna back test. Because 9 a.m. is usually the, or 9:30 is usually the manipulation. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I might turn off the charts right now. Honestly. It's Friday. I don't trade well on Fridays. I've never really liked Fridays too much. I was anticipating this for value gap, which is likely just going to be a draw for the next week, but we're definitely going to make a run on highs, and then we're going to have a market maker sell model here in the next 5 days. I can sense it. Back to this order block. We have all these failure swings that we failed to, like. This will be likely a low resistance liquidity run. We're gonna use NFP to probably take all that liquidity. Trade uses SysD. I've been looking into it a lot. Yeah, I definitely like order blocks. I think I like using order blocks more than fair value gaps. That's just me. Order blocks give you bias, and then like that's where institutions are really gonna look to buy at. You know, order blocks. Not necessarily fair value gaps, in my opinion. All right. Notice you have 9:50 and 10 a.m. expansion here. I'm not expecting anything else for the rest of the day, so I'm not. If we look at E or NQ, we came in this order block imbalance here, and then we just end up just displacing. And right now we're just clearly displacing. Overall, though, there was a, you have that 5-minute change of state, 5-minute and a 15-minute change of state delivery, and then that just puts you on the right side of the market. And then we end up having order block gets trade to right there. Great respect to that level. Then we have this order block with that for value gap as well. Then we reaccumulate here. We end up expanding higher. I don't really care to trade this personally. Personally, I don't. So we had 8:30 news. We had accumulation, manipulation, and then we left this imbalance right here, which is crucial. And then we have low resistance liquidity. Come back down into the 15-minute for value gap order block. Then we have displacement, and then it's just off to the races. Overall, though, I was not expecting this. I did want to see this. I did want to see that. Yeah, I don't think anything's high probability today. We've already had displacement. At this point, you're in too far of a premium to really take anything. We didn't come back down to equilibrium of that leg. Overall, wait. How did I not see this 1 hour order block at all? Wow. I just now saw that. Kind of this 4 hour order block, but I would more refer to this. Might be a nice 2 hour order block. Ah, look at that. I don't ever really use the 2 hour. But yeah. That's really where they're buying at is order blocks. Yeah, I would have liked to see that. I would have liked to see that. It is what it is. Do we have a daily level at all? Ooh, so we did have this 15, this daily change of city delivery there. Okay. All right. So I didn't have that much time to prep analysis this morning, so definitely need to work on noting higher time frame, like all higher time frame order blocks when I come to the charts, no matter where we're at. Those are always important, and obviously, price right now is bullish. This was bullish, so I should have been noting those levels. So something to work on. I do have a lot of stuff on my chart. I do want to note where this level is. Okay, so yeah, I didn't want to see that fair value gap on ES, but we didn't really need lower prices. We didn't want to take this low because we are in a buy program. I just want to look at this anchored feed anchored this is what I was looking for. I was looking for this fair value gap here within this IPTA 40-day range. But we have come down and we swept this 20 candle low here. I don't know, I need to I've been backtesting this and it's been very accurate. We sweep 20-day low or 20 candle low. I'm just gonna say 20-day because it's like they up to 20-day range, and then we end up getting displacement in the market. We are in a very deep premium though, because this is where we were. This is where we are now. Let's look at NQ. CNQ referred to a well took 20-day low here and refer to this imbalance here. This is just something I've been backtesting as of recently, so I'm gonna move it over here if I can. See, if you move it to Sunday opening or Sunday or Monday at midnight. See what we did here? We took 40-day IPTA low, and now we're likely gonna reprice to the buy side that we have here. Just a little. I mean, I'm not gonna all of a sudden like live by this, but it's something very nice. I do want to note the IPTA look back on the daily. We are approaching that 40-day limit, and I think that we're going to have a possible something in the market, a shift, quarterly shift. I'm anticipating that. We're in a very deep premium here. We're about to take buy side once again here. We have all this low resistance liquidity here, and we're approaching those at 20-day, 40-day on the daily. So QQQ hit all-time highs, but NQ didn't. Man, I haven't looked at QQQ in forever. Nice. Look at little YM. Look at YM. Maybe YM could have explained this delivery a little bit better. Okay. For value gap, we have a daily swing low here. Here we have a very nice, very nice order block. I would refer to this one here on the 4-hour. Okay, I didn't, so, alright, YM. Oh my gosh. Okay, YM's only like clean on the days when NQ and ES are not as clean, you know? Alright, like even here, let's drag this over here. We're sweeping 20 candle lows. How that we have a balanced price range here, a higher time for order block level. Oh my gosh. Let me hop on. I'm good, brother. I'm gonna probably hop off in a minute anyways. All right, YM. Where do we start the week? Monday? Wednesday, low of week. Or, yeah, Wednesday, low of week. All right, we could have a retracement here. Maybe to this wick. I wouldn't really use that though. Yeah, I think I'm low key gonna head out of here, and I don't need to engage in anything here at all. I am looking at this is a nice order block now, but I'm definitely expecting to reach towards all time highs for sure now. So bullish for next week now. So we'll see what price ends up doing, but I don't even look to trade this. There's nothing I can really look to trade. I don't want to trade it. The expansion already happened. The move already happened. Here we had just expansion here, and we took buy side, and yeah. So I'm gonna head out of here, and I appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Hope y'all maybe might I don't know. I would look to avoid this. That's me personally, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna enjoy my life, you know. Anyways, I appreciate y'all, and I will catch y'all in Monday. Monday I'll be live for sure, and as per usual, I'll have daily case studies. So I'll catch.